What's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess. See, y'all know my slogan: life is a game of chess. Guys, I have a beautiful game I want to share with y'all. You know, I played the Black Lion. Definitely an awesome game. Um, just to let y'all know, man, I actually brought this book called Imagination in Chess. If y'all can see this, Imagination in Chess. Definitely very good. How to think creatively and avoid foolish mistakes. It's definitely some of the puzzles in there is definitely hard, which is what I like. I like hard stuff, but at the same time, it actually teaches you, how to think, and then it gives you a lot of the puzzles. And usually, how I study this book, guys, what I do is I'll try to time myself as quickly as possible, and then for the ones that I think really long on, pretty much it doesn't matter if it's easy or hard. I mean, obviously, guys, it's going to be hard, but what I do is I'll time myself to see how quickly I can solve it, have my answers that way, and then I'll time myself with a longer time control and see, if I solve it that way. The reason why I do that because I want to see if I could see things a lot quicker. And really, what I'm trying to develop myself is I'm trying to develop calculating things a lot quicker and a lot faster. Especially because, guys, I like to play bullet chess. That's what I do, and I like to see things a lot quicker. So the more I analyze and calculate, with these puzzles and everything, and time myself consistently, the more I start seeing things a lot quicker. So, yeah, guys. So, without further ado, oh, and if y'all want this book, guys, I'm gonna actually drop the link below so that y'all can actually look at it, guys. So I'll drop the link and y'all can check it out. All right. Okay, guys. So without further ado, let's actually get started. Obviously, guys, I played as black, and my opponent played as white. He plays e4. I'm gonna do a self analysis with this. All right, e4, d6, d4, e5, knight c3, and I go knight bd7. Knight f3, I go c6. Obviously, guys, c6, I prevent the knight from going to d5 and b5. And then also, guys, I make way for the queen as well. So a lot of y'all know this. For a lot of y'all that watch my Black Lion videos, y'all know why I do this. Bishop c4, and of course, guys, bishop b7. That is the move that I always play. He goes h4, and this is you'll see this a lot. So with that being said, I go h6 just to prevent knight g5, prevent bishop g5. And however, I would like to go g5, but because his annoying opponent is on h4, I'm not going to really be able to go g5 like that. All right, so he goes h5. Again, guys, if I go g5, he could just takes, and then he gets to open h file, which is not what I want. So I go queen c7, bishop b3, and I go knight f6. And the reason why I go knight f6, guys, because there might be times where I can undermine his e4 opponent by going b5, b4. Because this is the only defender of this e4 opponent, which is this knight. And then also, guys, there are times I could go knight g4 to maybe take this dark square bishop, because I always believe in, if I could take the dark square bishop, I am golden because I create dark square weaknesses. Bishop b3 is played, and I play b5. All right. He actually takes. I take back. He goes queen d3, and I immediately go a5. I obviously, guys, with this move a5, the engine said this was a mistake, but however, I kind of like this move. I thought this was great for me. My opponent does play a4, and then I go b4. Knight e2, and then I go c5. And I think let's go back here. The crazy part, out of all the mistakes I got, I still got an 81% accuracy, which was actually pretty good for all the stuff that I had here. But let's actually go here so we can actually still see. All right, so a5, they gave me a mistake on that. b4, and then c5 was a mistake. or inaccuracy. It wasn't a mistake, but an inaccuracy. They thought this was pretty bad. I guess because of knight g3, but I didn't see really nothing wrong with this. He castles queen side. I go bishop a6. Again, they say inaccuracy with that. He goes bishop c4. I take. He takes, and then I castle king side. The whole purpose of me going bishop a6, guys, because number one, I do want to castle, but also I want to go knight b6, and I want to push on c4 as well. All right, that was my whole plan. He goes b3, and I thought this definitely was a mistake, because now he creates some dark square weaknesses, so I could kind of utilize that. So I go knight b6 either way. Knight b6. He goes queen d3, and I go c4. And the whole point, guys, if he actually takes, you know, I can either take when knight catches a4, or I could take knight catches c4. Or if he decides to go somewhere like, let's say he decides to come bishop catches b6, which I thought that's what he was going to do. But if he would have did this or whatever, I still have queen captures f2 as well. But also, if he does take with this queen, I do have the c file as well. So not only do I could win a pawn, but I do have the c file, which is what I want. I want to put more pressure. And of course, queen b5, this is typical, but again, I have queen captures f2. And obviously, guys, he doesn't want to I mean, obviously, if you move this knight anywhere else, I mean, the knight would be lost, but also on checkmate on c2, which is another thing. But I like this position. I'm comfortable with this position. And then also this pawn on e4 is undefended as well. But also my e5 pawn is undefended as well. But the thing is, even if he does tries to take the pawn or whatever, you know, I would like to get to bishop f6 somewhere, so where I can have this long range of dark squares, which is the whole point. Which is why I think the b3 was really a weakening. So I'm just sharing y'all my ideas. All right. So, but I thought bishop b6, bishop captures b6. I thought he was going to do that, but he didn't play that. All right. So after c4, he takes, and I go knight captures c4. And I'm pretty much happy with this this play right here. Like I'm really happy with this position. My opponent plays knight g3. I play knight catches e3. They thought that was Engine says it was an inaccuracy. I beg to differ. But again, what do I know? Queen captures, and then I go rook b8. I could have played b3, but I just go rook b8. He goes knight f5, and then that's when I immediately just go b3. Again, I just want to open his position as much as possible. That's what I want to do. He goes c3, and then I go bishop a3 check. I really thought he was going to take excuse me, guys. I really thought he was going to take the dark square bishop, but he didn't. But I guess he didn't want to take that because the fact that he does have an active knight, which is actually a good knight. You know, but I figure if he would have took and I take back, he does have moves like knight h4 and then get back to knight f5 again. But again, I'm pretty sure he's pretty scared with this type of position because his king is out in the open, almost out in the open, but it's still kind of bad. King b1. I play rook fc8, hitting the isolated pawn on c3. But also, guys, I have some threats that I want to achieve. Maybe queen c4 and queen captures a4, maybe. You know, I have different things to do. You know, I have different plays. He goes knight captures a6, and I see what he was doing, but that was pretty much an inaccuracy. I don't think you could really play this type of move, knight captures a6, especially because I really have a lot going on his queen side, and him giving me this knight and then me attacking the c3 pawn. It's just really not going to work. But in this position, I wound up taking. He goes queen captures a6, and I go queen captures c3. And I just think this is pretty much all over. Like I think black just has a winning position. There's really nothing that he can do. However, guys, I did miscalculate this position. However, I did do that. Again, from reading that book, man, not making any excuses, but you know, I as y'all can see, he has 22 seconds. I'm down 15 seconds or whatever. So it's like I'm like really like running out of time and stuff. So I couldn't really calculate everything that I wanted to do, but there were some things I could have done, and I'm about to show you. My opponent goes rook d2. Now queen g5 was possible, something that he could have played. I just would have played queen king f8, queen h6, and maybe e8. The whole purpose, guys, he can't really he still can't take this this knight because of check. He comes here and this is just mate, so he just not going to be able to do that. But I figure after queen h6 he could have went queen d2. That was something I was thinking, but I did have this type of move too, knight captures e4, and if he goes queen d7 I have king f8. But if he does that, I mean, again, guys, it's really nothing that he can do in this type of position. You're probably wondering what would have happened if he if he did this, then I have knight captures c3 check. Remind you, he can't go to nowhere. He can't go to none of these squares. So if he does go king a1, I have b2 checkmate. So that was something that I was looking at, but that was something that I saw. So again, guys, when you're playing, like, you don't want to just look at your best move. You want to look at your opponent's best move, and that's why, like, when he was playing these moves, I saw like some of his best moves and everything. But he didn't do it though. He didn't do it at all. But he takes queen captures c3. He goes rook d2, preventing me from getting queen c2 checkmate. Yeah. And then another thing, guys, I ain't gonna lie, guys, I did miss this move. Probably because of I was calculating too much or whatever. I could have just really thought about this, but I had the winning move here. And then this would have been checkmate. Why I didn't do that, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. I've been overthinking a lot of things lately, like to the point where I've been missing, the easiest mates and everything, which is like crazy. So pretty crazy. But that's why I ordered that book, Imagination in Chess, guys, just so y'all can check that out. But I've been looking at that. But rook d2, I want to go in knight captures e4. Again, I could have went knight. I mean, I could have did queen c1, but I didn't do it. I just went knight captures e4. He goes rook e2. And then, guys, I had another one, which was actually a pretty neat mate that I could have done. I could have went queen e1 check, and I still would have won. The whole purpose, guys, if he goes knight captures e1, I had to move knight c3 check. And then if he goes somewhere like king a1, I had b2 check. And then if he goes, I mean, he's forced to go rook captures b2, and then this is checkmate as well. The crazy part, guys, like, I've been playing very strong, and then for some reason with this game, I don't know, guys. Maybe I was playing too much. I don't know, guys. But I'm just showing y'all that not all the times I make the best move. I sometimes miss mates too. I'm just being honest. It happens to the best of us. All right. So, but that was a nice queen sack that I could have done. But in this case, guys, I do another queen sack. I go queen c2 check, and he takes. I go b capture c2 check. Obviously, he can't go here because of the bishop. Obviously, the rook is controlling all of these files and stuff. So instead of doing that, I just did it this way. I did c2 check. He goes king a2, and then I decided to go bishop b2. Now I know it gives me an accuracy, but again, guys, I am not a robot, not an engine, but I figure I still have a winning game. It's nothing that he could do with this. Yes, I sacked my queen, but that was my creativity, that was my imagination, and I just figured, when I got a a king tied down this way, there's nothing that he could do in his position. Now, yes, the engine says he needs to sack the queen. That's the only way to make it longer. If I take his queen, he still can't take my knight at all. He can't take. And the reason why is if he does take, then I have the move, you know, check, which I can make a knight. The whole purpose, guys, if he does take, then I have the move rook capture c1, and there's nothing that he could do to stop this mate on a1. So that was what I saw, and that was one of the reasons why I did the queen c2 check. You know, even though they said it was an accuracy, but you know, that was what I saw. That was my human thinking, you know, with that queen sack. I thought it was a lovely queen sack. I couldn't resist doing that. So this is just a beautiful. I thought this was a beautiful queen sack. If you ask me, especially he has a queen, and it's not that he could do. And another thing about this position, guys, I saw that when I did this, he can't check me because I have the knight here. He doesn't have any free checks at all, unless you give up the queen. You know, in the game, my opponent just played queen e3, and I just immediately just go knight c3 check. Normally this would be checkmate, but the queen is forced to take this knight. Once he did that, this was pretty much all over, guys. After rook capture c3, there's nothing that he could do to stop checkmate. He comes here. This is checkmate automatically. You know, so that's me. That's what I did. Yes, I had some inaccuracies. I could have got them a little bit quicker, but you know, that's what I did. But the whole purpose of me, guys, is showing you is, you know, I guess I'm just showing y'all my progression of trying to think creative, you know. But sometimes when you overthink some things, you know, you can miss even the most simplest checkmate, guys. How I did, I missed the most simplest checkmate. And sometimes we can overthink things. I am gonna do more videos of me doing longer time controls, so I can really show y'all how I really progress. And the crazy part is, guys, I've been playing so crazy good on longer time controls. It's just crazy. But on bullet, I'm still trying to master of, like, you know, thinking creative, you know, doing a lot of creative chess and seeing things a lot quicker. I know a lot of y'all probably be like, well, you do see things a lot quicker, and I do, but to consistently do it every single time. And that's pretty much where I'm at with it, guys. I want to do it consistently. Sometimes I'll do it a lot, but then sometimes you know, at times I'll make like the most stupidest mistake, and I just want to be consistent. No matter what day and time it is, I just want to be consistently seeing sharp positions, calculating things a lot faster, and seeing things a lot quicker. So, and that's where I'm at with it. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all actually enjoyed this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, share, comment, and also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, peace.